Hello, Griffin. My name is Zachery Fuller, and I'm running for City Commission here in District 5. And thanks to your support, today I'm qualifying my name to be on the ballot in this upcoming election on November 2nd, 2021. So let's go bring some positive change to Griffin.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
I'd like to qualify for the ballot on this upcoming election.
Okay, I'll get Ms. Slaughter.
All right. Can I borrow a pen real quick?
With a pen?
Yes,
You
please.
may. I think there's a pen right here on the table. I just remember that. Okay, let's see here. Mr. Fuller?
Yes.
Okay, I'm Kim Slaughter. Nice to meet you. Would you like to have a seat?
Sure.
Okay. All righty, so I see you had already printed off the paperwork, and, let me just go through it real quick. Make sure that your form, just make sure that all forms are, because I actually had your form for you in here, and that's fine, I just wanna make sure they are the same. Okay, and I'll just need to get you to, you completed with blue, so let me get you a blue pen, okay?
All right.
I'm gonna need you to fill in, and I'll give you the name of your precinct, hold on just a minute. Okay, let's see here. Here's the last one. Okay. Let's make sure this is, I'll look you up in the system before we do that. I'm sure you were right on the precinct, but that'll just save you. So, City Commission District 5, my date of birth is 7. And your circuit, that throws a lot of people off, but it is one as well, okay?
I just figured since I wasn't running for a judicial seat, that it would.
Okay, let's see here. And I know it's for research my son, campus, such office, the municipal. And if here, right up above municipal, you would put Griffin, because that's an actual identifier of the municipality.
Also, for my precinct, I'm not sure if this would be the name, but I do know it's at the UGA campus.
Yes, and you're right what 5 is. That is UGA Griffin campus. I just want to look up here. We have to look at everybody up that comes in here. It's a part of the process if we confirm that their address, that they are a voter. So anyway, I was going to do that before. But if you want to go ahead and put UGA Griffin campus on there, you're welcome to. If you know for sure.
I know for sure that's my location, but
Okay.
are you sure that me putting UGA campus is going to be the right thing?
It's going to be whatever the precinct name is, which is UGA campus.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes, I can do
Mhm.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's see here. Okay, that's correct. Signed it, dated it. You notarized it, and here is how you want your name, you would want your name to appear on the ballot?
Yes.
Okay,
absolutely.
just wanna make sure, and that is if you were elected, that's how you would want it to appear officially,
Mhm.
okay? I'm just gonna fill in this portion up here, this is where my name goes. That's your. You got that, Tommy? Okay. And here on your Western Union, if you would have another like this, if you would, you can use that pen there.
Oh.
Okay, and if you would put pay to the order of Spalding County, and if you read here, they want, you have to put your address, and then you sign it there, okay?
Spalding County.
That's who it's made people to, that's right. Okay. And let me get your information checked while you're doing that, okay? Hey, Mary, can you check on here? Go over there. And you got this here. Spalding County and that. You got that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a copy. Let me go ahead and go over this for you, and then I'll make a copy for you, and then, and get your receipt as well, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna set that aside. This is here, this is just the public notice that the city of Griffin put out that there was a city commission election being held. And list the fee, it's just a public notice, and I put that in there for you, you know, your information. Some of this is just extra for you, okay?
All right.
And so you can keep what you would like and what have you, it's not required. So, this is another notice that the city had put out, so I just included it since there's an intergovernmental agreement that Spalding conducts their election for them. These are some dates that I gathered because I thought it would be helpful to the candidate, running for office. And it just lists, for instance, the election date, the deadline, that's a very important one there, the deadline for registering to vote to be eligible to vote in this election, and then your advanced voting time, and just some other dates that you might want to be aware of there, okay? All right, and then this is your DOI. If you're planning to collect campaign contributions, then you need to fill this
I've already
out.
found my DOI approved.
You did, and you know what, I believe yours is in there in the folder with, did you submit that with the city?
Yeah, I submitted it at this office.
Okay, I believe it was with the city, and they gave it to me. I think yours is in there with another candidate as well. Yeah, I will verify that when I go back to get your receipt.
All right,
Okay,
thank
but
you.
you should be good. There was a transition period is what happened before I came into office. My first day was last Monday, and so Susan Bartholomew with the city was holding information, and then she
Mhm.
gave that over to me. So anyway, this is really the same thing that I put together for you, but this is, it's what the state, has out on their system, and it's the full year though, so that's why I consolidated it for you in there, okay? Regulation of signs and use, just pay attention to whether this is what the city, sent to us, is what the campaign sign ordinance is, okay?
Like where you can and can't put signs?
Yeah, or how far off of the road it may need to be, the size, so you just would need to read through that, okay? Let's see here, this is just basically talking about the, different, what qualifies you to run as a candidate, that's what I was trying to say to you, so you can read over this if you want to. This is just what the city provided to us, so we put it covers like how old you have to be, how long you should be in your district, and you did meet that qualification there, okay? And just some other things as well.
It's funny that I had to put only 1 year here because I grew up my whole life in Spalding County. I only moved for 11 months before
Okay.
coming back.
Oh, really?
So it looks like I've only been here a year. I've actually been here 20 years.
Because it says consecutive
Yeah.
on there, and that's what makes the difference, yeah. I know. This was just an extra here, it's just a very small map, the city commission district maps for the city of Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're qualifying for 5, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And so this just pretty much outlines your district, and you may be familiar with that already.
Mm-hmm.
This is a list of our precincts. Here, it's just some various information about registering to vote.
Mhm.
So if you have a citizen's asking you questions, of course, they're always free to call our office, and we will answer any question they have. But this might be some quick answers for you, okay? This is just right now, a new one, they're actually in the process, the state, when I say they, the state, in updating this form. This is already a brand new form, but they are waiting to put the actual one out there online.
Okay.
I just wanted you to be familiar with the look of it,
All right.
okay? No, that's just for your information. Of course, any candidate, you can't, as the new law is coming in with SB 202, you can't go out and hand out absentee applications, but you can be informative too, anybody.
Yeah, I've familiarized myself
Okay,
with SB
good.
202.
Yes, it's very in-depth, very in-depth. So, if you're good on that, you don't need that, I'm gonna verify that I have that for you, okay? And I think Susan has already uploaded that. I'm about positive, that's the folder that I have that's uploaded. So I'm gonna make a copy and get your receipt, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, I'll be right back. And that takes care of everything. If you have any questions, our office is here, and we'll be glad to help you in any way. All right?
Thank you so much.
Thank y'all. Have a good day.
You too. Signed, sealed, delivered for you, Griffin. Now I'm counting on your support to get me elected on November 2nd. So please, share this video and consider donating to my campaign. You can go to my website, fullerforchange.com, to see my platform. And you can give me a message on any of my social medias or email me at fullerforchange@gmail.com if you have any questions, concerns, or suggestions. I have an extensive platform full of policies designed to help the working class people of Griffin.